Hello, hello, hello. Oh, give me a second. Uh, oh, no, we're good. Hey, Mark, is that you? Hello?
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, good. I hear it loud and clear. I was actually just hovering over like the little preview window when you go to the bottom of your taskbar, and I was just monitoring to see whether or not I get unmuted through the new sequence of things like on Stream Deck. And for a quick moment, like it showed that I was still muted. I was like, oh, no. But it looks like preview just doesn't catch up with like that sequence, so we were good in the beginning. So all right, we will go ahead and get started. So hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin,
Mark.
and you're watching or listening to episode 399 of DangIT Prodcast. One episode away from 400. 400. I'm trying to think. There's definitely some kind of significance to the number 400, whether it be like some like that pricing for like I think I think it was the PlayStation 5 digital version. I think that's like down like 400, whereas like physical is just like physical disc is 500. But
does a disc drive really qualify for $100 increase?
I don't think so. But it's weird because like the way that they kind of like price is like so odd, because it kind of makes sense with like the Xbox Series S because it is a weaker version and it doesn't have a disc, so all that just becomes like $300 by itself. But then with the PlayStation 5, there's the disc version, then there's like the discless version, and aside from that, there's not really any other difference between the two. So I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and
just disc drive, no disc drive.
yeah. So I mean, very strange. If you were really like strapped for funds, I guess I would just recommend digital for now. But like, yeah,
How much could an optical drive cost?
that like works perfectly with PlayStation. I'm not sure. Like, could you even like plug one in, like a USB? I think that's how we all have to do it nowadays. Like, if anything requires the disc, like an actual like CD, for example, for like musics and soundtracks and whatnot, you wouldn't be able to plug it into what I would assume is like your diskless like computer tower. So you'd actually have like an optical drive like with the USB like plugged in to make it work like that. But I'm not sure if like that works the same way with PlayStation. That's actually a really good question. Like,
I mean, isn't that what the disc? Isn't that what every disc reader in a console is? Is just an optical drive?
I think so. I mean, I don't know the technicality about it, but I don't see why not. Like, I guess it'd be kind of crazy. Like, you just buy like the digital version like of like PlayStation 5, and you just so happen to have an optical drive like plugged into it like at all times, and boom, that's your physical version. Like, just spend like maybe like actually I have no idea like how much an optical drive is. Like probably like $10-$25 or so, and like boom, there you go.
She's out with a friend.
But yeah,
Not sure.
got a couple of things. Oh no, that's fine. We got a couple of things going on this past week. Actually, quite a lot of news. We got like new games that have been happening, like that've come out these past like 2 weeks. We got the whole thing about the eShop. I've definitely responded to that for sure, in not just like Twitch, but also just like as far as acquiring other games. I've been doing that too. I believe there might be some news as far as just like new like episodes of anime and just things to talk about like in that side of things, but like the whole My Hero thing as well. I saw that trending this past week. I was like, oh, what's going on?
What, My Hero?
Yeah.
Oh, it might be because of the new game that just launched.
Oh, you know what? I think I did hear about that, but like I don't know much about it. Does it have like the word impact in it?
Yes.
Okay, that's why. I think I'm gonna steadily see a lot more like impact titled games, specifically for mobile.
What games? Kitchen?
Oh no, are gone. You mean Genshin? What about the My Hero? Genshin? Man, dude. Again, it's one of those games. So I'm like, I was picking up Genshin daily for just a hot minute, and I actually kind of enjoyed doing that as far as just like doing like the daily requested stuff. But again, it ended up like falling like off the ladder with all these different things coming up. It's just like it was such a simpler time back then when it was just like one game that I would have to focus on, really. And that just made up like a good like couple months, and then the next game would like come in. But now there's just, again, I have to say it again, there's so many games out there. Like the kids these days, they got to choose. This is like,
Choose.
it's a game of picking your starter, but like on a grander scale.
I mean, have you seen that they are coming out with a solo leveling game?
A solo, I've heard of solo leveling. I don't know, I never heard about a game for it, but that sounds like, because of like what it's like implying as the title, I think that'd be pretty great.
That and there's a new open world Genshin style Seven Deadly Sins game.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
I saw that gameplay for that looks fucking nuts.
Yeah. Is it, I mean, these are two like separate like genres at this point, but I know that it wasn't Sadly Deadly Sins. It was Full Metal Alchemist that had like this it was a mobile fighting game.
Did they?
Yeah, at least it was announced. I don't know any other additional news about it, but it did show like a little bit of gameplay slash like screenshots of just like kind of like like a CyberConnect 2 like layout for like a fighting game for that. But I think it might have been like it might have been like a 2.5 like D type of like fighting game. I'm not sure.
Honestly,
yeah.
they should just do all fighting games like that nowadays.
Yeah, really though, like it just leans so much towards like the anime manga aesthetic so well.
It should just be the default for anime games now. I'm just saying.
Honestly, Arc Systems knows what it's at. Like they'll look at that like, oh yeah, we can pick that up.
Yeah.
Just give some time. They'll go through the entire catalog of just like possible things. I know right now they're kind of like working on DNF, so that's it. But they'll give it some time. They'll definitely build like quite a name to the point where like I think if anything, maybe like Bandai Namco will be like, hey, can you do more of this like on our end? I think that's the whole point. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not at all like versed in like what we've been up to as far as like how they communicate with other companies.
I mean, they could always hire, get more teams, so they can make more projects.
Mm-hmm. Question: did Arc System do anything with KOF 15?
I believe they had literally nothing to do with KOF 15.
Okay, I figured as much. Okay, because I know that's kind of like the talk now.
Like, yeah, it's a good game. I have like 2 complaints that you probably saw in the messenger.
I read a bit. Unfortunately, I was traveling at that moment, so I had to read that all at once.
Pain.
It was a lot. Something about like a final boss and everything like that.
Oh no, fuck that boss.
Okay, there's that. All right, that's one.
No, but no, what I'm talking about is my 2 complaints for KOF 15. Good game.
Okay.
My 2 complaints would be Phil agreed with me on this point, which is the gauge and the combos feel way too streamlined.
Too streamlined. In what way? Are we talking about like an Arc System combo? Like press X to win. Oh, okay.
It's more along the lines of press X, use up your gauge. I have no more gauge.
Oh, like for example, like if it like the using the gauge is specifically for like a certain type of special move, right?
And yes, but imagine that, but it goes into the default combo.
It goes into default combo. Okay.
And unlike in fighters, which doesn't take a gauge, this takes a gauge.
Oh, so like you do a standard combo and ends with like a super that takes up the gauge immediately?
If you're not careful, yes.
Oh my god. So in order to like avoid that, unless you really need to use it, you'd probably shorten up your combos. Is that correct?
Say if you use because I've noticed there are certain combos, especially like on Xbox for example.
Okay.
The combos that you use to not use your gauge would be something like XXAY.
XXAY.
Or say or maybe not XXAY, maybe XXAA, because I noticed when you end the combo with A, which is with A, nothing happens. Like it won't waste a gauge. So I've constantly had to repeat that if I don't want to use my gauge.
Oh, that's kind of, yeah, I can, like, I mean, this is like from my own perspective, but seeing as though like if that were the similar thing to apply to every single character, if not make it like a slight button like variation, just to avoid using a special, everything starts to look kind of like the same. That's what I'm starting to see, where it's like everyone I would assume has like this type of like special that uses up the gauge. But if every single one of them has it so that they have to use it like within their default combo, they have to alternate that default combo to something else just to avoid it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
And
interesting.
Phil pointed this out that it is like I said. I thought the combos could be more fluid, but he says that you can do a lot. It's just the fact of KOF 15 is very, or KOF in general is not a beginner friendly fighting series. Like it is challenging.
Okay. So
Yeah, I feel like the combos, like it definitely feels like it needs work in terms of at least the streamline.
yeah, like, is it too complex in the fact that like every single character kind of has like uh a like purposely constructed like combo like set of stuff, and would you say like maybe the button inputs are like a little bit too much for something like that, or is it something where it's like no one knows exactly like from front like out the front gate like what these combos are, and you just have to figure it out?
Uh, from what I've seen, like normally with some series, they'll give you examples of like say like Mortal Kombat or Tekken. Like they'll give you a list of oh yeah, to do this combo, do this, and that.
Okay.
But in King of Fighters, it's a bit different in terms of oh, so you want to do this combo? Okay, so this is how you do your special move. This is how you do a couple of quick moves, and this is how you do your climax super special. And
Hmm.
yeah,
That's
I was
it.
like, I was like, but what about the combo? Figure it out.
You figure it out. Here's just a default combo you use. Here's this a super special that you probably would love to use, but that's all they give you. There's no lead up to it. It's just like, you gotta make your workaround on it. Just figure it
It's just
out.
okay.
Oh.
I was like, okay,
Mm,
but yeah, it's a good game though. Like I wouldn't say don't get it. I would say definitely worth trying.
yeah. I also heard about. Well, I mean, it does have like the rollback netcode, so it's definitely like friendly in the sense that like you're not restricted to like a certain region, and you're kind of just stuck with the same players over and over again, whether they're good or they get better or they're just way better at that point.
Yeah,
Um,
like this is my first King of Fighters that I've ever bought. So like, just take this
hmm,
as from someone who's very recently started King of Fighters.
hmm,
So like, that's from me. Like Phil might have a different opinion as a veteran,
I see.
but
Hmm,
I mean, right now Arxis, I just know Arxis' attention is right now is currently focused on DNF Duel,
hmm.
which
Also,
looks like which the animations on that are looking fucking sexy.
it's too clean.
Like I don't know what. Dude, they're just built different when it comes to fighters and DNF Duel. Like that shit's just built different.
Hmm.
Like Guilty Gear looks good. It don't look as good as those two though.
Damn. Well, I actually can't really defend anything on any side, but I don't know, just like anything that they've done so far, like has like this level of polish that you don't really see in any other game. Having said that, though, that's not like the other fighting games disadvantage. It's just something that they don't do. But you can, it's at a point where you can kind of like notice that this is kind of like the Arc System's like polish at this point, or it's like it's the Andy that's brandished on your foot.
The Andy.
Oh, sorry, that's a very weird connection to Toy Story. It's like
There's a snake in my boot.
there's also an Andy on the bottom side of my boot.
Nani?
Man, quick bit. It's like I was thinking about like Toy Story like earlier because you know I think my favorite like movie that kind of closed on everything was Toy Story 3. And then they have like Toy Story 4, which decides to take a brave different like approach, and like kind of like the themes and the moral stuff like for like our toys, because you know, I guess spoiler alert. In Toy Story 4, like Woody ultimately leaves the gang, so he
Oh yeah, he
can.
gone.
Yeah, he's gone, and like when I think about that, I think about like Toy Story 3's ending, where like Andy like literally has a heartfelt thing with like to talk to like Molly, I think at that time, and he was just saying like these toys have been like a part of my life, and I'm going to college now. I've kind of grown up, and I'm passing these toys on to you. And then literally just in the beginning of Toy Story 4, it just shows like Woody absolutely forgotten. And I was like, damn.
It
And
just bite you.
I mean, I guess like if anything to take away from that is just the simple process of people just growing up and moving on, and there's like just different steps about that. But it always felt like it was set in stone that the toys like pure like function was to bring joy to like a child's life, and after that they get passed on or they get thrown away. But Woody takes an entirely different approach here, where it's like he lives freely now with Belle, and that's cool. But it's just I can't like completely forget about like what Andy had done beforehand and how much that meant. I was like, damn, Molly. I mean you're just a child, but you're terrible. Man, it's sorry, I just thought about that like this past week. I was like, yeah, how about that?
You see what I put in our Discord?
Oh no, what did we put up? All the
Because they showed that
supers.
off. They showed that off today.
Oh really? Okay, so just to kind of give like a an idea of what I'm looking at like for the podcast. Looks like it's a bit of like Android 21 from Fighters. With in parentheses lab coat and all like the supers. So is that her supers or is that like everyone's? Actually, I could just probably just pull it up real quick.
It's mostly it's just hers.
Okay. I think
And
that's
honestly,
go ahead.
a lot of them are flashy as fuck, and I love it.
I mean, it's always the cool like setup of just like either breaking neutral or doing some really good defense so you can like overturn things, and then you just go in on your combos, and just having all, especially since it's like a 3-on-3, just tagging people in for your supers is like crazy. That's what Fighters for me has always been about. And
Oh yeah, wait
supers,
till you see her level threes. I especially love her last level 3.
I guess I'll see it in just a little bit, like the video's just kind of like playing in the back here, but it's
Like, how
interesting.
far are you into it?
uh about a minute now, so about to see it like real quick. But yeah, it was interesting when Android 21 like first appeared. Oh, it was that one that looks very
You see
much
the
so.
glasses?
Oh, was it something about the glasses? I was gonna say like I didn't see anything different than say Android 21's, like
Android
as
21's is very different in the animation.
oh yeah, for sure, but it's kind of like for me it's kind of the same like thing that's happening.
But dog, did you not notice? She's got the anime glasses.
She does. I mean, to be fair, like that is just a bunch of like light that comes out. The actually
Also, at 38 seconds, she did the cross chop with that energy cross chop. I was like, that was sick.
mm, it was,
Like, she's very, a lot more stylish than Majin 21.
which I think that's a good variation then, because I was also in the same camp where I was like, that's interesting to add Android like 21 lab coat like right now. But I also
It
appreciate
works like
that.
the good 21 versus the evil 21.
Yeah, because I think I mean she is kind of like a fighters only type of like Dragon Ball character. So just to give her a little bit more is appreciated for sure. So
And she's got a huge fan base.
I can understand that. I understand that.
Waifus, they have a lot of power.
They have a lot of influence in how things turn around. Speaking of which, do we know anything about like any further development for fighters, or is it just for now Android 21?
I'm not exactly sure. I would have to look and see where her placement is on the roster and look and see, like, does it get some shit? Because, like, that's the thing. A lot of people right now are wanting to see where her roster placement is.
Oh, okay.
Let me look and see.
Because I don't think like Fighters is really going anywhere yet. I think some people would speculate that like at some point, like, I mean, they did have like a whole like rehaul of the Fighters movesets, right? And I mean, I'm kind of really pulling from Maximilian, dude, when he mentions the fact that like when you have like this major overhaul like of like mechanics and stuff like for a game, it's usually at the end of their life cycle, and such that it's just one last push to see like where the fan base at, and use that to kind of like tweak it towards like something else, like most likely a sequel. But we haven't heard anything about that yet, I don't believe. So I'm just kind of curious as to like where they're gonna go with Fighters, because even though like
right now they're talking about superhero.
Oh yeah, that's right, the movie. Because at the very least I can get my input in the fact that like even though like I'm not huge on fighting games, of like my time that I spent, like the very little time I spent with Fighters has been like a very enjoyable one nevertheless. So I can also vouch and say that like what they're doing with Fighters, granted this is before the whole like overhaul of like mechanics and stuff like that, was still very fun to me. So I'm all in for like further support of this game, but also at the same time it'd be really cool to see like another like entry, like a Fighters 2 or something like that. What if
they're showing off clips right now for the movie, and this is looking sick.
Oh, okay.
On the battle hour, because they're just showing off a bunch of Dragon Ball stuff.
Now you were saying battle hour. I'm actually gonna look it up right now, because this is kind of the first time like I'm really seeing of it. So, is the battle hour just kind of like focus on just Dragon Ball like Z or Dragon Ball games in general, and it's kind of just like a up
kind of Dragon Ball content in general.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, oh, what the Anaya?
Anyway,
what
are you doing here? I'm just kidding. What are you doing here?
Quad attack. I was like,
wait, hold on. Do we have 4 people? Hold on.
I heard a 4th coming.
Oh, it's Gabe.
Challenger approach.
Yeah, right, perfect.
And I'm good.
Perfect.
I'm the homie.
Good thing I have enough for just 4 people for layout. It's perfect.
Tell Seppi to show up right now.
Seppi
to pop it right now.
Seppi, please. I'll have to go back to like. Well, hold on. I think I have like 1 for 6 people, and that's just because of like our whatchamacallits, our D&Ds. I just like captured like a quick like screenshot. I was like, okay, this works.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Also,
my camera isn't working.
Also, Gabe, I recognize that background.
What background?
It's Black History Month. He has green, red, and black.
Yeah,
like the homie.
Oh, you know, you're right. My bad. My fault. I was in the wrong. Also, I just created like a duplicate version of myself. Give me a second.
Your green screen on, sir. Turn it on.
Yeah, I gotta turn off.
Wait, what the fuck?
I gotta turn off like my screen here, so I gotta like monitor the podcast right now. For the video audience anyway. Now are you trying to load up your camera right now?
Yeah, I don't know what my camera. It's doing something stupid.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, what's going on?
No, that's the wrong camera. Don't worry about that.
No, what is that?
That's Sifu. It's not the one. Wait a minute, go.
Oh, I'm glad it's Sifu and not something else.
Oh, you don't need to know what's going on. Anyway,
seafood, my food.
Screen immediately pops up, and all you hear is it's like, oh no, what is it?
This isn't that type of podcast.
Shut that off.
It's like you tell them something, and then a different angle comes in. That's the money shot right there.
Oh my god. But
wow,
Gabe, how you guys been?
I've been well.
I've been Saturday. Wait,
That's fair. I've been Saturday.
Nah, I was just kind of worrying, like, why is this thing? The camera was just working. I did a test on it, and now it's just going to still as game capture, which is stupid.
Well, that's interesting.
I mean, give me 1 second.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'll just like fix that right there. Yeah. I was gonna say, Mark and I were just simply talking about.
You're on camera.
I like seeing the behind the scenes here.
I got you. Don't worry.
And you know what? Anaya, I don't know if you hear this, or actually, you know what, Gabe? Maybe you can like get a chime in. I actually was I think it was like 2 days ago. It was like Thursday night. I was in the area in this like non-disclosed location, and I was calling Anaya saying like, "Hey, Anaya, I actually made plans to actually drop off those markers, those dry erase board markers for you. I was wondering if it'd be cool if I like stopped by the office." And he was like, I mean, granted, like I attributed to me being like too pushy on it and being like, maybe this is just too sudden. Maybe I'm just being too like overly like compassionate in like trying to meet up with a friend here. Maybe I'm just coming up too strong.
Because like randomly, I was like, drop off markers. Yeah, I miss you too, guy. But I'll see you another day.
Also,
Yeah, markers. Yeah.
That's strange. I don't really. Oh, actually, give me a second. Because I was like,
Do you not see Gabe or do you not see me?
I saw you. Well, obviously, I saw you. But I thought we were gonna I thought it'd be a cool time to just like hang out because I actually haven't like seen you in person, Anaya. So I was thinking like we could just hang out for a little bit. And but versus like for me, it was weird because like Anaya was kind of like pushed me like off to not like go inside the physical office. He actually made me like wait in the hall, and I was like, "This is weird." But you know what? Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe I'm just like coming off too strong. Maybe I'll just wait here. Maybe I'll just wait here.
Yeah, man. No, I feel like an asshole.
Nah, man, you good.
But yeah,
respectfully.
but like if it was just a surprise because Gabe's there, then that's fine. That's fine.
Oh man, this computer's ass.
But yeah, dog.
Ooh, gotta keep changing here. Keep him on my toes.
But
Yeah.
what I was gonna say is interaction required.
I like how I'm hearing Anaya through Gabe's phone. I think.
Yeah.
This thing is very weird. All right, we should be good.
I keep like turning my mic on and off just because there's times that he disconnects from the call. And so I'm trying to keep our audio going.
Anaya, please.
I don't get why it keeps doing that. It was just working fine. Now it's just being having mood swings basically.
This is probably like the best visual podcast for sure.
Good fucking lord.
To see us like all like trying to like like keep like switching things on and off.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh,
I'm gonna put it on the podcast stream right now.
Hold on, I was gonna say, what y'all cover so far?
We were talking about a little bit of Dragon Ball stuff because it's news to me that the Dragon Ball, what was it called? Dragon Ball like Games Battle Hour was happening, and Mark was kind of reporting in on some like other things.
Okay. They're reporting on all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So that's what I've been kind of like looking at too.
The animation for the movie is just looking so good.
I'm glad to hear it because I'm gonna be honest, like those first couple of
okay, we can stop.
Oh god. I heard that like screeching echo effect. But yeah, like my first initial impressions of like the Dragon Ball superhero movie was that it felt like the animation was like a little choppy, and I think that might be because it is a 3D animated like movie instead of like Broly, which is like completely like just drawn in.
Oh man, we're back on this topic again. 3D animation. I have a funny disdain for it.
If you look at the recent clips they're showing in this right now, it's looking clean.
Okay.
Have you seen Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer? Like the movies or anything recently?
The latest episodes.
No, the latest episodes are fucking.
No, Naya, you gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's too clean. It's too clean.
There's a lot of 3D animation in there.
Like I'm not against the idea. I'm not against the practice. It's just the execution of the practice.
Oh no.
Was it bad?
No.
It was good?
Was it?
Was it a thing?
So I do you mind minor spoiler?
I don't mind. I feel like I got spoiled to a good amount of stuff actually.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So during the fight, everything just catches fire.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And there's like a zoomed out fucking framing of like the talking that's happening between them.
Okay.
And as I was watching, I'm like, all right, they didn't make this. They set some guy's house on fire and recorded it and just fucking rotoscoped these fuckers back onto this.
Rotoscope? Hold
There's
on.
no fun. I refuse to fucking believe that some jackknife on his computer fucking animated that.
Wait a minute. That was like the point where I have to get back to watching it because I was just letting it load so I could binge it. But if I reach that point, I mean, I think I'm good to catch up on that show. Let's.
Dude, the animation in the last few episodes is fucking insane.
It was really good.
Like I saw the 2D animation.
Now,
They set a man's house on fire and filmed over it.
That's terrible.
All right. I refuse to believe that somebody sat down and took the years to animate that.
The years ago. I think like nah, man. Wait, which studio is this actually?
Ufotable, I think. Ufotable?
did you see Super Broly? They hand drew all of Super Broly.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait.
So you say Ufotable? I think that's what it
Yeah.
was?
Yeah.
I don't know their practice, but I remember that.
I don't know what
somebody
they're
posted
feeding the
something
people
about
over at
Mappa.
Toei and fucking Toei and Ufotable. I don't know what they're feeding people because Ufotable for Super, Ufotable for Demon Slayer, and then we have Dragon Ball Super Broly with Toei. I'm like, what are you feeding your animators to make them be able to do this shit so fast?
So
12
the thing is-
mandatory hours.
The thing that no, that's what exactly what I was gonna bring up. I think a Mappa animator wasn't home for like 3 days.
That's it.
Like it's
I've been gone for 6 months.
but you ain't been sleeping under a desk drawing titties all day, which sounds like the life, but when you can't shower. It's a
You
little
need a
bit of it.
shower, dude.
Yeah, like it's fine. I remember there was a
Totally,
girl
I
who
can
did
shower.
an interview on that like a few months ago.
Mm.
She talked about like her experience doing that. The pay isn't good, and then there's people who stay there like as accommodation for meeting a deadline. And I'm like, this shit don't sound fun, dog. I would rather take a break for some.
Shut up.
Sir, what are you doing? What was
I was
that?
like,
It's nothing of your concern.
It sounded like murder.
a little sus there.
So I was gonna say,
I can promise it wasn't murder.
look, I was gonna say I would rather
She
take.
survived.
It was an attempted murder. But what I was gonna say is that she could
I attempted a lot of murder. Okay.
she could, it could be like a like just take a break from putting out so much anime because like there's already a good
Not
amount of stuff
anymore.
running. Yeah, dude, motherfuckers need to calm down. Like think about some of the things that's been happening with Jujutsu Kaisen. It's
Sure.
one of my favorite, but I think they've been having like a rough schedule of getting back on track because of all the demand
All
and
of
stuff.
Right.
So it would say that these cats need a nap. Like
Time they spend asleep is time not animating.
This is true.
you ass. Here comes this. This is real. I'm like, no, they can't do that.
Oh no.
Good God.
Well, they can, but should they?
The Manab-
Stepping on things.
Oh, stepping on the beach.
Stepping on the.
Stepping on the beach.
Wait, Anaya, if you're there, then who's down there?
I fucking...
Ah,
Tell me
a
they
real
didn't just
gorilla!
set some man's house on fire.
Okay, I need to see this because
Bro, they did set a man's house on fire.
Are we talking about like the latest thing for Demon Slayer or
The fight.
Okay, stop. Okay, stop.
like the fight?
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
stop. Hold on.
Well, the
Stop.
entire
I need
place
to see
just
it.
looked like a burned down
I'm-
battlefield.
I'm a little concerned because I think
It wasn't that way to
begin.
begin with.
It's true. Like they
Like the fire.
they destroyed a lot of houses. Absolutely.
That is not animated. That is real. That's somebody's actual residence, bro. Somebody's house on
That's
fire.
somebody's house.
Yo, like, and wait, hold on. And wasn't that guy laughing at Tanjiro about something? Like he was just disrespecting him or some shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Fucking Gunpachiro, fucking Gamato Compachiro.
Oh, fucking,
Yeah.
okay.
You see that shit, Compachito?
Oh, the
Bro,
fuck?
Gambachiro is the best one.
I swear. Oh, let me see if my camera works.
Oh,
I haven't watched season 2 yet. Is that our boy with the steel headband?
Which reminds me, I need what's called.
That's why.
I'm gonna look on the wiki.
The
I'm gonna
wiki?
see if under aliases they have all the fucking in those case names for Tanjiro.
They have to. Fucking, how you call him everything else but his actual fucking name?
I've seen a compilation. For sure.
God.
That's what you
Okay,
mean.
so-
You mean how Inosuke just calls him a different name every goddamn time?
Except for like every
So-
like fifth one, I think.
Every eighth, apparently.
Yeah.
My brother's like, yeah, every eighth time he says it correctly.
Like there was a part where
How did Cheech recognize that?
like
Look,
it was like post credit stuff. And he actually said Kamado, and he's like, oh, like, oh, you actually got it.
Yeah.
they don't have it.
Compachiro.
Really?
The wiki's failed us. The wiki has failed us.
You know what? See, here's the thing, right?
Okay.
I saw an interesting conversation when it was like a little TikTok thing, and somebody brought up the points of, you know how people are feeling about like just modern day shonen protagonists and everything.
Yeah.
So the impact of all that stuff, what it looks like is mainly My Hero, Black Clover, Demon Slayer. What's another?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I guess you could say Attack on Titan, right? They can fit into the modern right now. The
Sure.
thing
But is
is,
that really a shonen?
yeah, well, sign in if you want to get technical.
It's kind of a
What?
sign-in.
Attack on Titan. It's not a typical shonen.
What is the sign-in again?
Makes more sense. Sign-in is like more adult,
Yeah.
like more serious,
More
like,
dark.
graphic. Yeah,
Sign-in
okay.
is young adult.
yeah. They got like the demographic.
Sign-in is
and
not
shit,
young
right?
adult. Sign-in is
Is it-
adult.
I was like signing like, well, young adult. Shouldn't that be shonen then?
Shonen is
Like,
young boy.
Shonen is a
It's like the minimum of being a young
yeah.
kid,
It's
a
like,
young boy,
It's like young boy. It's
to
like,
everything after.
yeah.
Oh, I
Despite
see.
Like
it being
young
technically
boy and
young
above.
boy,
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
like it's I think it's like 13 to 24.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm like, damn.
Well,
what a
like,
range. Because
Shonen can appeal to I think shonen can appeal to anybody, but
Mhm.
seinen
Yeah,
is
yeah.
definite. Is
But the
definitely-
design
is
demographic,
definitely for
Seinen means
Seinen's
young
designed
man,
specifically
with
for
an
like
age demographic 18 to 30.
Damn.
Okay.
seinen is for those people that want to see things like Berserk.
Oh.
Yeah,
Seinen
definitely.
is for people that want to see things like Ping Pong the animation.
Shut up.
Ping Pong animation. Was that roller
Ping
scope?
Pong the animation is just Japan's version of fucking Robot Chicken.
And then
Tell me
shonen-
I'm wrong.
I'm gonna have to.
Shonen is teen boy, so 12 to 18.
Yeah.
Like,
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, don't get me wrong. Like of course they're different, but ping pong does seem like it would be on some kind of adult network, like Adult Swim we have here in the U.S.
Definitely like that odd shit. The fucking like what do they call that? Deadpan or some bullshit. I forgot what the word is. As far as
Yep,
like,
and funny enough, it actually was an Adult Swim.
yeah. What a
Yeah,
fucking guy.
I remember seeing ping pong in Adult Swim.
Good shit.
I
But
remember, I remember them seeing
yeah,
I remember seeing them fight with their glowing dicks.
So the conversation about shonen protagonists, they were saying the big three, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
The reason that was like such a label was because there was a point where Shonen Jump was like goofing. Apparently, like
Alright,
they
as
weren't
they
doing, they weren't doing as well, right?
It was a lot more
And, like,
stagnant.
Yeah, like stagnant. That's a better way of saying
There
it.
weren't a lot
They
of
actually
new
had like
names.
a point. Yeah, and then with it, that Naruto, Ichigo, and Luffy followed in. They carried it and became very prolific as far as like people's introduction to anime again. Following Dragon Ball Z, of course, right?
Yeah.
Because of course, without Dragon Ball, you
Dra-
wouldn't have those
yeah.
three.
Dragon Ball Z is the godfather of anime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd say
Oh,
it's
shit,
the.
right?
I always say Dragon Ball is definitely it's the grandfather of modern shonen.
Fair. I can see it as a fair assumption, yeah, because definitely it fits into it.
Like I feel like a lot of the tropes that people say are in shonen anime now. Who invented them? Dragon Ball.
Astro Boy.
Maybe Astro Boy. Maybe as far as like the typical shonen, the typical shonen character, yes.
And whose feet are those on your camera?
I have a main squeeze over here. Don't mind those
okay.
feet. But other than that, I was just gonna think, like,
Hey, yo, feet pics now?
nah, man. Anyway, what I'm going off of is that it was an interesting conversation because people are focusing on like those. I was trying to see if there's any others, but like mainly those three: Tanjiro, Deku, and fucking Asta. Is that his name?
And still
Yeah,
Luffy.
Asta.
And possibly, most likely, yes, because it was
Well,
like the way that
I mean,
they're
like,
still like
Luffy's technically still
yeah,
around.
right? Yeah, fucking deep. What's it, Steve Buscemi? But it was just like the hold that the other three had, because Bleach is still getting back into the mix of everything. I don't know if they're doing something with his son in the manga or whatever, but
That's what the one shot led us to think.
I think something. And then they did
Not
Burn
like
the
the-
Witch,
the-
which is in the same universe.
Shot legit
then-
feels like him. Like it feels like Kite's actually trying to say, or Tight Kubo. It sounds like he's actually trying to say, like, we might continue, maybe, you know, there's hell. We might continue with that.
The fucking notoriety is what made them have like a new season starting this year in October.
Yeah, the 1,000-year Blood War arc.
Yeah, so starting that, and then of course Naruto's still prevalent.
They're gonna have to fucking strip his powers again.
I gotta watch Bleach again because
I don't know if you know this or not, bro. I mean, if there's a thing, if there's a race in Bleach, Ichigo he probably has a.
Yeah, which is
that
something.
man is literally part everything.
Yeah, and I was like,
he is America, the melting pot.
Yeah, yes, that's cool at this point because he keeps getting rocked. But like other than that, like I wanna see about it because
inherits all the worst.
Because yeah, it's weird.
He does.
I'm like, his mom was a. Anyway, before I get into that, right? Still a prolific one of the big three that helped get the word up as far as like people's interest in anime out here, I guess.
Yeah,
mainly, right? And then of course, fucking One Piece is still going, 20+ years and shit.
Dragon Ball's still going.
Then they're going off of like the fact of,
but they've stopped.
Yeah, like mainly for the fact of the name of the big three. People keep saying the new big three. The thing is, they were really harping on how the big three was really like how that title was earned. It's because of what they did to carry Shonen Jump and the Shonen fucking demographic.
Yeah,
not saying that the other three aren't like up there as far as like being noteworthy, right? But like they haven't been carrying it like that, like everybody else has yet, and I don't think they'll have a decent chance yet.
No,
that's because I think a big thing that
I give
matters
it like 30 years before another big three can come up.
That
I
makes
think
sense.
I think
yeah,
the
like
big difference is
Shonen
the big difference I feel
right now.
Yeah,
no, because I think the big difference between the old big three and the new big three is time. It's because think about it. How many chapters were Naruto and Bleach?
Was it into that 700?
600 to 700 each.
It was 700.
Yeah, 700. Yeah.
700 Naruto, and it was 640 something for Bleach.
I fucking burned through that bitch in a week.
I know. And then One Piece, which is at over 1,000 now. These are very, very long running series, and while Black Clover and My Hero are like they're 300s now, they still have half the length of the original big three.
So and they're going to end soon.
Yeah, so that's the
also
thing, right?
True.
But that's the point. There's no point of making the title of another big three while they're still prevalent. So it's like, why bring up more big threes if they're still active? Like people still talk about Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach to this day, and they still have new stuff happening. So it's like it shouldn't be so much as a who?
Beg pardon?
But like, there's no
Sakura stalker.
That's how you get them. So it shouldn't be a big thing of making like another big three. It's just letting those animes kind of just like enjoy the rap that they're in right now, because people are really like anxious for another big three, or they just like having that.
They like having the idea of it.
Yeah, the idea is definitely more.
They like having the idea of the top series in Jump.
Yeah, and it's like there's still a bunch of interesting series still popping out, and also there was a point where a series was getting ready to go, and it's like I would say that they had a point where I guess Shonen Jump's involvement messed with the flow of the series.
What series you're talking about?
Wasn't it the guy with the red hooded thing? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was that about?
Sorry, go ahead.
Sir, Red Hood.
Hunters Guild Red Hood.
I don't think do they have this? Yeah, but anyway, yeah.
They don't. But they do have red interior
Dude,
coats.
if you read Hunter's Guild Red
Who is
Hood,
Slade?
if you get to the last chapter, it's so meta. It is the most meta commentary.
Yeah, they weren't fucking around with
What?
that. It was what was the name of the series again?
It was Hunter's Guild Red Hood. The last chapter is the biggest call out towards the readers and the company like I've ever seen.
It is true.
Yeah, it's tough. I haven't read it myself yet because when I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, it's interesting.
When
I like the concept.
They call they say this is all to appease the gods that are called readers, like viewers.
Oh yeah, the whole meta thing, yeah.
When they call them gods, and if they're entertained or not dictates our world, I was like, that is some meta shit right there, dude. I feel it's like you feel called out.
You do.
What was that for?
It was like what is it? The fact that they got cut short. And,
yeah.
There is a big thing I always feel like people's involvement do actually guide how they go with this series. Character polls, I'm pretty sure, take a big part in things.
Yep, that's why Vegeta didn't fucking die.
Yeah, and then like
however, I do want to say he also did point out. He also did point out that that even if the story doesn't work here in that same chapter, he pointed out the story doesn't work here. We can use that and build off it into another world. I was like, he's basically saying like, I can just make another series.
Yeah, like I'm also hoping that didn't happen with Shaman King because they're now with Kondasha. I think that's who it is. The people who have Attack on Titan.
Yeah, they switched because they used to be on Jump.
Yeah, it's a real good series too.
Oh yeah, Shaman King's classic.
But yeah, man, a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of concepts being thrown around. I feel like they shouldn't have.
Fire Force is ending in one more chapter.
Oh yeah,
it's ending.
One more chapter. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I want to catch up on that.
I mean, did you read what I say about the connection?
Yeah, I only read about the connection per se. I just didn't know about like it ending soon.
It's some wild shit, dude. How the creator managed to connect Fire Force and Soul Eater. It is some wild shit.
Oh yeah, they mentioned the whole moon thing. That was like a big tell. But what
it's so like
with the moons
read it, you're like, sorry, what?
Fire shit.
Pardon?
But anyway,
a lot of people are like, I know Christoph especially was like, how did they connect those two series?
Speaking of Christoph, Christoph's in the chat right now.
Christoph.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he just popped in just now as you mentioned his name.
Wait, YouTube or?
He's gonna pop out like from my closet over there.
He's probably in the YouTube chat.
Is this a verification?
Right oh wait,
it's on Twitch. Yeah.
You know Guts, right?
He said, "What am I doing?"
That story probably of any character.
You know Guts, yes.
Yeah.
Do you know fucking David Finch?
David Finch. That does sound familiar. Isn't that a director or something?
That name sounds familiar.
Like a producer?
It's a DC comic artist.
Oh.
He's an artist for both DC and Marvel at a time.
Okay.
And he drew Guts.
Oh, he did? Was it any good?
Yeah.
I'm assuming, yeah.
It's good, but a lot of people are bitching about it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Give me a second. Hear me out. I saw this.
Nice blurring out.
Like, because there's this part where this guy was talking about it was the style of it, right?
Yeah.
It's not like that one time where someone tried to draw that Naruto cover and ended up looking.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hear me out. This is a very important thing to point because it usually happens when you see a lot of different shows and anime in general. Style is different from a set point of skill.
Yes.
So the issue with that was when you see how he was using his style to draw Guts, it was something that's subjective. But skill is not subjective. Because that shows how to separate a professional from someone who actually doesn't draw. I saw a TikTok who was saying that very sentiment. I was like, that is probably one of the smartest ways of handling that. Because, like, my biggest thing is that since I like One Piece, there's a lot of people who don't dig the style.
Yeah.
But the skill put into that series cannot be like underestimated. Like,
that's interesting though as well, because I always describe One Piece as having a very like American cartoon inspired style.
Oh yeah, it's very like it's got a lot of Western ideas. If anything, anime itself was inspired by Disney, which is a Western thing. So yeah.
Oh yeah, but like I'm just saying the way the art style is very different from what we have here.
Go on.
Mickey is an anime.
Mickey is an anime.
Mickey's anime.
Animation.
What happened? It's actually an anime moment.
Bro, yeah. Bro, I piss off so many people and I love it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Because I always refer to fucking animes as cartoons.
Dude. I remember
I stay pissing people off with that.
I remember having that phase and I regret that shit. Cause like
where it would piss you off?
Like it would just be like, but it's not. That's my thing. That'd be my reaction. I wouldn't just be upset.
They feel
that wouldn't be my thing. I'd just be like,
they feel different.
Because
they're built different.
Look, it's a difference in terms of its culture of storytelling, but it's still the same medium. It's animation.
It's the same medium, but like it's just such a different feeling you get from the two.
Are we gonna have an Avatar argument? Is this where we're leaning to?
Yeah, because it's like the whole of animation itself is still like a weird issue because people are still not fully grasping that it's not that big of a deal to say one or the other.
Well, not just that, but when Americans think cartoon, they think Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
They don't think of either young adult or adult animation as cartoons.
They don't think of Eon Flux.
It's like
I guess not.
It's like they're thinking of something on Nickelodeon. They're not thinking of Berserk.
There's a strong disconnect between the term cartoon
mm-hmm.
and shit like The Simpsons, American Dad, Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, despite the fact that those are cartoons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of that disconnect that people are like, oh, anime is not a cartoon.
That's anime.
It's not
That's cartoon.
Disney.
Mm-hmm.
It's not on Cartoon Network's lineup.
It's lineup and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Match Rain.
It might be on Toonami. But that's not Cartoon Network. That's Toonami.
Yeah.
Who cares if Toon is in there?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
So it's very interesting that hopefully, it's gonna take a while for people to get out of that funk, but of course, it's always like, nice because you know what people mean when they say draw fucking who like Homer in anime style. Like we get what you mean.
It's just Homer
style,
but still,
you want to say like they want to draw it in the Eastern manga style, basically.
Sure, yeah.
Like Japanese culture.
Yeah,
and I mean, honestly, I really like the Japanese culture art style. I think the art style.
Astro Boy looks.
Astro Boy.
If you've seen the way Astro Boy looks, Astro Boy looks more like fucking Homer Simpson than he does like fucking.
Oh yeah, well, Astro Boy was drawn. Boy was extremely Disney like designed.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was inspired by it. Like the big detail eyes. All that round shit.
Like, if you look at Astro Boy, he looks like he could have been a Disney product.
For your consideration, Astro Boy. And Disney said, nope.
Wait,
absolutely not.
You can't fight the fact that Astro Boy is, by even the fucking most weebest of definitions, in anime, despite its art style. Yeah. And so by that realm, you can fucking pull that shit out of your ass. Someone's like, "Oh, can you draw like an anime?" Draw like fucking.
Shouts to Chef Arcade jumping in chat too.
Like, no,
Astro Boy.
This is anime's like it's Astro Boy.
So the thing,
and then you'll shut them up.
Dude, exactly because a big staple of what anime is, which is also a staple that was drawn from Disney, is the big eyes. Mm-hmm. Like the detail on the eyes is what makes people usually gravitate to be like anime.
Mm-hmm. That's true. The eyes are usually very detailed.
Well, then you have fucking like Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, they got relatively normal size eyes.
Like, yeah, that's the thing.
Cowboy Bebop, Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, and like they're more like kind of
paranoia complex.
Yeah, they're like paranoia complex. Yeah.
It's more of a
paranoia agent. Yeah, I was like,
paranoia agent. They have normal size eyes.
Wait, hold on. Kristoff's saying something about Lion King, inspired by that lion anime. Would you?
You mean Kimba the White Lion?
Stop. We can't talk about that on this podcast because that's going to be too long of a stretch. I saw a video.
That's what he's talking about. Lion King is inspired by Kimba the White Lion.
Wait, what?
It's a lion. Yep, it's a lion.
Wait, did you say Simba?
Oh my god, it makes sense. That's lion? Lion.
So, Simba was inspired by Kimba?
Makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Simba was inspired by Kimba. This is exactly why we can't get into it, because
fair use.
wrong.
Fair use. Hold on.
Look,
it's
fair
fair
use.
use.
It's a very strange rabbit hole because I saw that, right? I remember that people were saying that was it? Wait, I want to make sure I heard that right.
Dude, the honest
Simba
trailer to
was
Lion
inspired
King
by
you guys
Kimba?
reacted to pointed that out.
Because Donnie Darko. No, Kimba was before fucking what's his face. So there's that. But yeah, that was a strange rabbit hole. To be honest, I didn't expect it. I saw Your Movie Sucks video. It was like a long ass video about it.
Yeah.
And I was looking into it because I was like, oh wait, I think I remember seeing about that. And then I never really cared. But the fact that
I can
people
tell
were
you where
really
you saw
harping
it the
at
first
saying
time, maybe.
that like Disney was stealing stuff or some shit like that.
Ooh, he's stealing.
Yeah, like look, he's stealing he's stealing Kimba's idea or whatever the other way around was, because there's a bunch of videos about it.
Yeah.
It was like Simba was taking, it was very weird. It's a weird rabbit hole. Let's not talk about that. Anywho,
character name is Simba, so
Justin, why? Anyway, I will show y'all that video later. Anyway, the thing would be like,
well, I mean, like the first time, like I could remember you guys were. I know David laughed about it because when you guys were reacting to the honest trailer for Lion King, they literally mentioned it was based on my line. David started laughing.
Wait,
wow, that's a memory. That's a memory.
I don't think I remember that at all. I probably wasn't there for that then. But yeah, that was a strange rabbit hole.
That's funny.
But still, yeah, very interesting stuff concerning the things that's going on with
Gotcha.
But still, anywho, what else was I trying to get across? Oh well, as far as like one game I wanted to talk about, I still have.
We're talking video games.
Video games?
Yeah, because anime is definitely at a point where I'm just thinking at some point I want to get back into it. But good God,
set a man's house on fire.
Set a man's house on fire for entertainment. Somebody. Insurance fraud. Anyway,
we have to fill in those like good couple minutes.
Bro, we blow shit up in the sky to celebrate things.
If this blender, maybe I don't know. That shit was real.
Put a fair point mark.
Are you aware of fireworks? We explode things in the sky to celebrate.
I'll just put on the full fight.
Good lord. So, in terms of like games, I don't know if you guys have been any other games that you've been harping on, because I know that people are talking about Horizons Forbidden West or whatever the fuck.
Recently, yeah, because it came out.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's that. I've been playing Sifu for like the past couple of weeks.
I like Sifu.
Oh yeah, seafood.
I like seafood too.
Caviar.
Seafood. See my food?
Quail. Anyway, so my thing would be.
Shut the fuck up, Mark.
You see what I'm going for. This game, first of all.
But who's played it actually? Just double checking.
I think it's just only been me.
Yeah.
It's such a challenging game, and I like challenging games because
punch and kick.
Dog.
But it was on Weaving.
Can do that. I'm used to the kicking, but the fact that it feels just as tense as like if you were actually fighting more than one person.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck will happen? Like it was funny because you could be chilling in like your own flow of fighting like two people, and then out of nowhere some guy could just throw a bottle at you off screen.
So the question is.
Yeah.
Is there any amount that I can just like hop in and play?
Oh yeah, do it. Go to the squads. Yeah, go to the squads.
All right.
And it teaches you how to play.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
so my thing would be. Like, what is it? My thing would be
Sifu.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Look, my thing would be the fact that the mechanics and how you get used to like actually navigating in a fight.
Yeah.
It feels like compelling enough when you're actually in a fight.
Uh-huh.
It makes you feel kind of like nervous to do your next move.
Yeah.
But then also, because like it also has that same effect of like when I think people were like they were saying it was like on the same lines of when you see Jackie Chan films, like a lot of martial arts films and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's definitely got that like that frame, but
it reminds me of that
fighting
one game.
a bunch of people. Like you got to use whatever's around you. There's items you can pick up. There's even shortcuts and levels when you like play back because there's a lot of replayability they want you to do.
Yeah.
I need to look this up because there's one game I'm thinking of when I saw Seafood that it reminds me of.
So like you can do a lot of stuff like that. I would say that the fact that when you start getting the flow of it and you get like a good reaction.
How do I pick up a gun?
Absolver.
They don't leave guns laying around.
It reminds me of Absolver.
Yeah, no, it's the same people who did it because I didn't know that.
That makes so much sense.
Wow,
like,
really?
With, I was talking to Phil about it because Phil was the one who told me that like they made a game that was pretty decent, but they just couldn't make it work because it was like a online thing. With that in mind, now they have like a good party game like this. It's such a fun game.
Isn't Absolver, quick question, kind of like a Dark Souls like game?
Nah,
I do not know.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think like it was open world fighting like this. That's why it's so similar when you look at Sifu.
Okay.
You'd also customize your fighting style with all kinds of different moves.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into finding that game, but or like I don't know how it operate now if it was primarily on the internet. But this game is super solid. I think like the biggest thing would make it, of course, because it's challenging. But other than that, if you get used to it and like if you can enjoy like getting that it's just that like that merit of getting over a challenge, what makes it more fun, at least for me.
Okay.
I love games that do that.
Quick aside from Christoph in the chat, he was saying that there's going to be 2 Avatar: Last Airbender games coming out. One story mode focus, and one's an MMO.
I heard about one being an MMO. I heard about the MMO one, which they already had an MMO years ago.
Which reminds me.
Wait, I think you're right. Yeah. Hold on, I'm unearthing unearthing some core memory here.
Look, I've never played an Avatar. I've never played an Avatar game, so I don't know.
Yeah, I do remember that.
There was an MMO on the Nickelodeon site years ago.
Yeah, I do remember. I think I was a waterbender too.
Nickelodeon.
But my computer could not function for shit.
Yeah, like that game was demanding.
Man, if you grew up in the early 2000s and your computer worked, you were a rich kid.
Probably, yeah.
That's too damn real. Don't do that. I felt that by AOL dial-up. Like,
AOL dial-up.
I'm playing that right now on key.
They also announced they announced like 3 new Star Wars games, one being the sequel to Fallen Order, a new FPS, and a strategy game.
But we'll never have 1313.
I guess not.
Dude, don't bring that up.
It's wild, man.
I know the pain, Gabe, but don't bring it up.
You put the fight down.
We'll never get to play as young Boba Fett on the undersides of Coruscant. I know.
This pain's deep-seated.
Wow.
Shut up.
Oh my god. He was talking shit. You put the fight down. I was like, get to work. Oh my god.
Fuck did I miss?
Look, no, he's playing the game right now.
Yeah, it looks like
PlayStation, but good god. Y'all need to get Sifu. You can do whatever you want.
So basically what happened was I found a pipe, picked it up, and I was ready to kick some dude's ass. And I don't know the controls yet. I don't know the controls at all. Fucking I walk up to dude and I'm about to score up to him and I put the pipe on the ground.
Gabe said never
my advantage. Fuck it.
Never mind.
And he proceeded to punch me like 3 times in the face immediately after.
He
I
said,
can imagine. I can only imagine that.
Oh my
also,
god.
because I'm just saying, pour one out for 1313. Okay.
Just for those who don't know, like I said, 1313. Technically, it was shelved, not canceled, shelved, but it's
think of a really good game and then decide to not make it.
It was essentially a game where you would play as young Boba Fett, being a smuggler in the underbelly of Coruscant.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked really good.
It really looked cool for that opening sequence. Bless you.
Thank you.
The new FPS is being made by of course all of them, like most of them are being made by Respawn. The new FPS, it's Titanfall and all Titanfall, so that's definitely going to an Apex Legends. So that's definitely be interesting to see what they do with that. I don't know,
bro. Yeah,
I think it's been said that it might be set during the Clone Wars. So I was like, Republic Commando, please.
All right, block didn't work.
Oh yeah, holding on one.
Yeah,
but it'd be interesting to see what they do with it. That and there's the Fallen Order 2, and
right. Didn't work.
I do wonder if Gabe will like the strategy game they're making, because I'm wondering what they're going to do with that.
He'll probably like it. Yeah.
Over here wasting your shit.
Oh no, man, it's cool.
I also am curious to see how they would improve on Fallen Order 2.
I feel like they could do some sick shit with Fallen Order 2.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to it.
Like I'm literally
down for a year.
I'm 2 episodes away from finishing Mandalorian. Just 2 episodes.
Oh, really? Cool. How are you liking Mandalorian so far?
Oh, I mean, I knew it was going to be great, and it is.
Nice. That's all I want to hear.
Damn good. It's pretty damn good.
Parry doesn't work.
Oh yeah, no, there's attacks where they can keep hitting you.
Huh?
They're
Like,
having,
there's like
having their own conversations.
you still getting a good block
I
and a
got you.
variant, but
Yeah,
but
it's just not enough to stun them. Yeah, like that. There
Yeah.
it is.
I mean, yeah, Mandalorian's been pretty good.
Mhm.
I still need to, and after that, I'll I just gotta finish Book of Boba Fett.
Mhm. I do like that dynamic though. Just like on a quick aside, when you have like friends like over and you're playing like a game that they're aware of, so they kind of guide you through the process, and it just kind of is some kind of like oddly nice organic type of like connection.
It's like the
I'm
same
letting-
vibe.
I'm
when you
letting
and your-
Gabe go into the pit of lions right now. Go ahead.
That too.
What was that movie that fucking Spike Lee ruined?
Old boy, yeah, right? You see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one of the coolest scenes ever, where it's like a fucking beat 'em up, and then where it's like the whole
sprinted at his ass and punched him. That shit was an instant knockout.
dude. So
I don't know what buttons push.
So this fucking game. So this game plays homage to Old Boy, old Korean movie from like 2003, I think.
Okay.
Where it's
I died.
just I died. But it was like it's such a cool scene too. And the game's mechanics actually work within changing to 2D plane. So it's real cool how they do it. But good lord, man, that's such a good movie.
Also, I just
Damn.
realized you got a big ass green screen in your background. I was like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, we've always had that one. It's been moved a
Yeah.
little bit, but Anaya's making it work.
Are you in the office right now?
Yeah, because I mean,
Well, they
who
are.
knows at
I
some point-
hardly even fucking recognized it.
I recognize by the red couch in the green screen.
Oh, you got first act too.
And Naya. The fact that Naya's there.
Yeah. But still, man, I would just think like, ooh, damn.
I'll just say like a quick bit that I'm still currently playing through Pokemon Legends, and it's been just a lot of fun just to like just play it at any pace. Like it's different.
Yeah, I really should give it a shot since it's not like the typical Pokemon game.
Hmm.
Me who beat it in 2 days.
Yeah, the speed.
I am speed.
Yeah, Kristoff, looks like Gabe is in town. I wasn't like notified, so I guess this is my surprise.
Wait, are you in town, fucker?
I was the only one that knew.
Yeah, I was the only one I knew about it.
Yeah.
You were the only one
I
in
was-
town. you
Yeah,
fucker.
like I was talking about it because like again, it was like on Thursday night that I just had, and this is because I run on my own schedule. I was both going through
Adam,
like
I see you in the background. Bop Anaya.
Wait, what is that?
Anaya knew, didn't tell nobody.
Yeah, it was fun.
yeah, he didn't tell me, so it kind of makes sense now why like, and I was not wanting me to actually go inside the office that night.
Oh no, this is my first time back in the office.
Yeah.
Oh really?
I was
Like right
being
now,
an
man?
asshole.
Yeah, I was
That's
yeah,
how
I
you
was
know
I was,
what
I
the
was just
fuck
pulling your
is
guns
going
that day.
Oh,
on.
okay.
Sitting on the couch in the
Misunderstanding.
office.
Fucking
I was
losing
wondering how Anaya knew what the fuck you were doing. I was like, wait a minute.
it.
I also mentioned I was like I recognize that like green screen and that couch.
It's like,
I was wondering
That's a
who the
familiar
fuck he was
background. Nah, man,
looking
you
at and
fucking-
how they
man,
knew
go
each
left
other
foot.
was doing. I was like, hold the fuck up. Something
Yeah.
ain't right here.
Cool.
Something doesn't add up.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Christoph says
Yeah,
that
man.
D&D could be in person, says Christoph. Could be.
Well, like,
How are we gonna get a mark here?
yeah, how we gonna do that?
Sorry, Mark. We're gonna have to
How could this happen?
Hey, go to
me?
Expedia and go for the cheapest flight tomorrow.
I made my mistake. Life goes on.
You got like 2 to 3 hours.
hold on.
Keep fading away.
Hold on. Does anybody remember that meme with the GameCube? And like at the end of it, it's just the video of the dude gets smacked in the back of the neck.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what Gabe did.
He just gets slapped.
Oh my
I
god.
took a somebody threw a pipe from off screen.
Dude, I told you. It's just you can be chilling out there. It's like, hey, bitch, and you just catch it.
I catch it with the back of my fucking skull.
Oh my god, this game is so fucking clean, man. I love it.
Mm.
Fuck your eyes. Yeah.
Me realizing those have been Gabe's
Wait.
legs this entire time.
Yeah, those are Gabe's legs.
Fucking hate it.
Good lord. Oh, also when you hold dodge.
Because he said
Oh,
he's
when
a
you hold
homegirl
block,
there, so I
you
figured those
get
were
to-
women's legs.
Meanwhile, I knew at that point. It's like, yeah.
It's my main squeeze.
You won't squeeze his thigh, do it.
Hey, he's getting bullied. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh yeah. Did we talk about Horizon?
Dog, I should have made Anaya commit. I should have said, squeeze her thigh, Anaya, do it.
He said squeeze the thigh. Nah, but here's the thing with Horizon, right?
Okay.
The only time I ever played it was when I was doing the stream for it. So I still want to finish it, but I don't know if I want to finish it on stream. He's 30.
Bro, I've been getting my ass handed to me this whole fight.
You'll get added years of stress. But yeah, Horizon is definitely on the list.
Me too.
Do you have the TV hung up?
They do. Yeah.
I was gonna say, you look it up. So I'm like, okay, the TV's either high up or it's hung.
Yeah, they did a couple of like changes to the office space.
By the end of this shit.
When I passed
Do you
it to
approve
Anaya.
the office? Do you approve? Would you have done that with the office?
Maybe. It depends on like I had like my own vision for like how things would like play out. Like aside from like, you know, the placement of like the what was it? What were they called?
The couch.
The acoustic foams. Aside from that, I don't really want to touch anything like with the walls, but you know.
I'll always call it the brothel couch.
I mean, obviously you see the red couch there, and it's kind of what sets like the area as far as like how you display it. I had my own vision for it, so so this is just different.
Sorry. I mean, hold on, we might have to do a stream because this shit is funny as hell. But like, watching them play Sifu is fucking funny. You know what? It's funny because this is the same way I feel if I'm playing a shooter because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
It is kind of
good lord.
It is kind of entertaining to watch Anaya play a shooter game.
I've never seen Anaya play a shooter. Never seen Anaya play a shooter.
I will show you guys. There was a point where when Christoph was bringing up playing Apex, I was like, nah, man.
I know you were saying you were down.
I was playing it off screen because I didn't need to have somebody bringing you down. That would be terrible.
I think I think we played like Apex the one time. I wouldn't
have shit on you, dude. Christoph might have, but I wouldn't.
I played. I hopped in because when Christoph was doing a stream, I played for a second. Did not make it better.
Remember, me and Christoph won a couple times on stream.
I think we were all playing like as like a trio, I believe. Something like that.
I know that me and Christoph won on stream together.
My bad. Yeah, I came across the shrine. What should
I think me and Christoph won a few times on stream together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
and I think like for my one game career on Apex, like Christoph was showing me the ropes, I believe, and I won.
That was me.
I thought you did that on Hyperscape, which actually is shutting down.
Rip Hyperscape.
Let's do this one.
Anyway. yes, so sad. Anyway.
Yes, sad. Anyway.
But yeah, nah, man. What is it? Yeah, different set of games that are going on right now. New Horizon, Sifu, and then like I think that's really all on my radar. I have a lot of indie games that I'm thinking of, and then also I have games on my backlog. So
what's going on?
I was surprised Anaya, of all people, didn't pick up King of Fighters.
Wait, do you not?
Oh, I didn't pick it up yet. No, I didn't pick it up yet.
Oh, okay.
I did goof on not getting it first day, but nah, I'm definitely getting that. King of Fighters is something I got to get used to because I'm more of a Tekken guy, but like, it's still a fun game. It's definitely gonna be mine. Hey, bro, gotta clean up the Mac. Clean up your shit. I think
I'm off the floor. Shut up, I know it's a broom.
I'll never forget when you and Phil and I were playing King of Hearts 14. And someone in the chat had the gall to call Terry
like
fucking Cindy Vortex.
Wait a minute.
Kingdom Hearts 14. Damn, we in the future.
Yeah, you said King of Hearts. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, sorry. Just like
I was like, wait.
King of Fighters.
I was like,
Cough 14 if you will.
Released in 2077.
Cough 14 if you will. Yeah.
No, that shit was funny. Going through the ring of like playing different fighting games.
Oh fuck, a brick!
A brick. What are you from Home Alone?
Oh, Lord. Damn, she punched me in the face with a brick, dude.
Bro, you like 20 fucking times
legit,
2.
You got Home Alone.
My God, it's lovely.
Yeah, I'm getting my shit handed to me. What was I gonna say? Well, it's a boss fight.
There's actually videos of a doctor on YouTube reacting to Home Alone injuries.
Oh yeah. I think I've seen like maybe his works too. If we're talking about the same doctor.
I don't. Wait, what does it want me to do?
You gotta hold L1.
It's just because he's like, yeah, a lot of dangerous stuff here.
It's a lot of stuff
Trying to
you
dodge,
can
it
really
won't
hurt
drop.
someone with.
Like the brick from the all the way from the third or fourth story on the building.
that's a
He's
cracked
like,
skull
oh
piece,
goodness.
Bro, it's wild, right?
Where'd he
Mhm.
go?
Was it? We gotta see what we're gonna do later. But I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah.
I have to line up how I want to do streaming at some point.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, and Cyberpunk got their next gen update.
I heard
that
about that. That was very funny.
That's nice though.
Yeah, it's nice they finally got that out.
I remember that glitch.
Are you gonna try that out, Mark? If you can.
You remember that glitch? Didn't even call it a game. I remember that glitch.
I remember that glitch.
Stop hitting me! It hurts, bitch.
Beating up a senior citizen right now.
Mm.
I win.
I love it when Gabe does that. He'll only do that when we're all playing games together, like fucking Gang Beasts. He'll start doing that, like
Dude, man, fucking Gang Beasts is definitely something
Bro,
we gotta get back
did I ever
on, too.
send you the
Oh my
video
God.
of Momo getting started on a grinder and coming back out?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I remember that. Yes,
Yeah.
father.
They're fucking nubbing each other like the meat grinder one, and he threw him into a wall grinder and it plays the audio. Remember, son, dying is gay. Yes, father. And he fucking pops back out of the grinder and fucking beats the other guy's ass.
did you see the one where I respawn and then
Wow.
Justin? Did you see the one where I respawn and Justin just clocks me once and I just fall into the grinder?
I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Dude, there's a shark update.
There is a
Fucking
shark
shark
update. Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I
there are
got a
sharks
copy.
and Gang Beasts now?
they're sharks. They're
I
sharks.
fucking love
So
it.
what I'm hearing is we're playing Gang Beasts again.
At
Yeah.
some point, yeah.
Yeah, at some point.
I'm down tonight.
Good too.
We'll
Oh,
see.
yeah, those are moves I unlock.
Yeah,
I'm down to play Gang Beasts, whatever.
You know, I'm
Oh
kind of
my
the same way too. Game Beast is nice. We just
Yeah.
need to find like a time all together to play.
It just sucks because it's not crossplay with PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Crossplay on Switch.
Is it? Is
Wait.
Gang Beasts crossplay on Switch?
Yeah, it should be on Switch, isn't it?
Is it?
Wait, so,
Pretty
wait,
sure it is.
so you mean like crossplay as in like it can do with Switch and Xbox, but just not PlayStation?
No, I'm pulling your chest hair. I think
What?
I think
Not my chest hair.
Not my
no,
chest
I
hair.
think no, I'm pretty sure it's on Switch.
Yeah, it should be on
I'll
Switch
I'll double dip for that game. I don't mind that at all.
or
Dang,
triple
Beast.
or quadruple or.
I just think it's hilarious
Whatever.
whenever Gabe gets into a fighting game, he's like,
Punch me out and piss her.
Yes.
I do try to emulate that with other games as well.
either that or he's
Yes,
like,
so that's
either
on
he's like, fuck off, don't hit me, fuck off.
Fuck yeah, this time I snuck up on a man taking a piss.
Nice,
Oh, you smacked him? I didn't see it.
Yeah.
nice way to catch them most vulnerable. It's what dogs fear all this time.
Smacking people in the back of the head in this game, dog.
Mark, have you ever tried to like with one of your dogs, if they're outside peeing and they look at you just to make sure that like you got their back? Have you ever just tried to like bolt it in the other direction as they pee?
I have never done that. That would be so mean.
Oh fuck!
Like,
a man
do you,
behind me, dude,
oh,
I'm
that,
telling
that's
you.
dude. When the dog like squats down like to poop or to pee, like the reason they look at you is because that's when they're at their most vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, please watch out for me.
It's like, all right, gotcha.
Lord, I can't-
But have you ever
I can't
have
wait.
you ever considered?
Yeah, no, no.
That'd be so mean.
I just want to see the
I'm
reaction.
getting better.
Yeah, dude, it's a good game.
And they're like, what the fuck?
Holy shit,
They're like,
I'm getting
oh.
better.
I trusted you.
Oh, okay.
I'm only 60.
I don't know why I thought. Once these whippersnappers.
Dude, his character in
power
Sea of
of God.
Thieves is at least 80.
Yeah, probably.
I forgot what age you
Especially
stop
the power of God.
at. I forgot what age you stop at. I think it's 75. Yeah.
Dude, Gabe's character in Sea of Thieves is at least 80.
I believe it.
I'm sorry, my punches don't hurt you.
Yeah, man. When you're just full of adrenaline, getting to beat somebody with a pipe, you just take it all. I guess.
You're just ready for it.
See, I understand with
Why won't
Sifu's
you
like mechanic
die?
where like if you get older, you get like stronger, but you're also like a little bit more frail. But at a certain point,
Yeah.
like that strength declines, right?
No, it stays static. Like it
Okay,
stays
cool,
that way.
cool.
It's
You
all in
know,
the technique.
it's on this. Okay, all right, gotcha. It's like the 1-inch punch.
Okay. Fucking silly ass SpongeBob and Patrick with the technique. Oh,
Technique.
hold on.
Technique.
But still, nah, man. I'm gonna be playing this game for a hot minute. I did a test. I did a dog on here. I did a test stream the other day.
Aye.
And,
I was wondering you're gonna start streaming again.
I've been doing a couple. Last one I did, I was just I did one.
I came in the wrong door.
I gotta make sure. I swear I followed you. Maybe I didn't.
Well, I know that.
Wait, you don't follow?
I thought I did. Maybe not. I don't know. I gotta check.
Hurt my feelings, Mark.
All right, I'm
It's not like I've been on hiatus or anything.
Well, the Twitch notifications are kind of weird. They're not like perfect.
I thought it was over.
So
Gabe was doing a good consistent stream on Mixer, and then you know what happened with that.
Oh yeah, Mixagon. It is what it is.
That and he got busy with trying to find a job.
Yeah, life comes at you fast, and sometimes it really takes priority. Well, actually, yeah.
Every time you get to a shrine, you get full health again, so that's noise.
It's the bonfire.
It's.
I think I have full-ish health.
When anyone like mentions shrines, I cannot help but think about Breath of the Wild. They've been so ingrained into me.
Shrines are nice as fucking Breath of the Wild.
If you climb anything and there's a meter of how far you can climb, everyone's like Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild.
Even though it wasn't even starting it.
Didn't even start that trend.
Didn't even start it.
Breath of the Wild.
That keeps you getting stunned. Yeah.
All right. So I use focus, and then I proceed to get my ass handed me when I use it. The fuck? Every time I've used it, it never did a thing.
Clearly, you can't focus.
It's funny because like
clearly you cannot.
Focus, but like
clearly you need some
I'll show you
Adderall.
what focus does later. But after I'll show you a run later. This game is humbling. What is it?
No, it's not.
I'm telling you what, it's pretty good.
You know why it's not humbling? Because
I
I already know I'm bad at fighting games.
Look, it's come on, Buckaroo. Like, if anything, it's gonna be a good experience. He was just chilling on the board.
Yeah, what was
Gabe's good at shooters and strategies. Fighting, not so much.
That was
Like Gabe actually really loves strategy games. I feel like that's a fact not many people know.
Did you play like Civilization or something like that?
Yeah,
Dude,
like
he played Europa, and that's a lot harder.
He does have like sessions like where he will like talk about like a
Beyonce
strategy
calling
game.
me BRB.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
To sidestep everybody till I get to the man I want to fight.
Oh no,
Okay.
I gotta.
Something happened to Mark. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, he had to be right
yeah,
back.
they go. Oh, okay.
Can't throw anything at me.
Well,
I'm already looking at you.
Let me see. Fucking swear.
Sidestep.
Yeah.
Sidestep. Ah! Ah!
I was gonna say
They hit each other.
Oh yeah, friendly fire is possible. I'm not sure whatever the next plan is, but like we're definitely gonna do our whole little thing tomorrow. But
yes.
At least as far as like at least as far as ideas. But yeah, still. Yeah, man.
Fuck.
There's a bunch of other games we have to lay out. I'm not sure what everybody else's plans are gonna be. I'm not even sure what mine are. Watch, I'll show you.
They beat the dog fuck out of me, friend.
Such a good game.
It is what it is
Still,
for sure.
But yeah, dog. Let me go ahead and switch it. Hell yeah. But I don't know. I haven't been really keeping in the loop because I've been looking at my games kind of stack up even more.
Same.
But Seafood's really got my attention because I love this shit. It's a good game.
It's understandable, yeah.
It's a fun game. But yeah, man. What's the next move?
Oh, not much. I mean, like you probably know, I've just been going through a Pokemon craze. So, yesterday I actually went out and did some shopping, and I was finally able to get like an authentic like Game Boy Advance to GameCube like link like cable. Like, and it's the first I've had in a while since I've tried that out.
She called and now she's here. I'll be right back.
That's funny.
Oh, got it.
Got to help her with something.
Mm-hmm. A shout to Beefling in the chat as well.
Husbandly do.
Oh yeah, there's people in chat.
Yeah.
There's people watching us chat in chat.
I forgot that. Wait, on what?
On Twitch.
You know, I think Gabe forgot it was a stream.
Well, no, I knew it was a stream. Kind of, because fucking I tried watching us on YouTube, but it fucking wasn't popping up on there. I was like, okay, I guess
it's almost like it's not on
here.
YouTube.
Yeah, and on Twitch, I can't go on Twitch.
Why not?
Because I have dual authentication for it. And I no longer have the phone number.
Oh my god.
I no longer have the phone number for that account.
Oh no.
And I literally cannot do anything to get on. I have emailed them multiple times saying, "Hey man, shit ain't working." Like, we don't know what to tell you, brother. Make a new account. The savagery.
Damn. There's a blessing to the authenticator. And there's definitely some downsides.
You know, fuck you, Anaya.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm saying it's the same reason I never can get back onto my Tumblr.
Trial and error. Trial and error, you. Look at these people.
Honestly, the bullshit is that they can punch and kick too.
Yeah, right? Why are they able to do this? Like, who gave them permission?
Beefling, are you offering up some pizza? I'm down for pizza.
Wait, which reminds me.
Sorry, I thought of pizza. I was like, yo, you can't be talking about that. Bad hungry.
Wait, you haven't eaten, Naya?
At least not. Oh, you don't have canes in Japan? I was kidding. That's a stupid thing to say.
You're a really bad ass at it.
I was like, you know what? Oh. Oh god. But yeah, no, that's good. Yo, there's just one day. I think I had it like a couple of weeks ago. And I was just like, it was a while when I had it, and I was like, whoa, crisp. Thousand Island barbecue, whatever they put in their sauce. But yeah.
Barbecue?
Yeah, dude, somebody found the recipe to it, and it's pretty funny. Thousand Island or something. But oh shit. Twitch is gonna be like, dog, it's trade secrets. Fucking can't do that. Raises Kane's gunning for me. But I think that sounds nice, actually. Also with Christoph with his doggo or whatever. I don't know whose dog it was, but yeah.
I saw that. I was like, oh, that's a cute doggo.
So I mean, if anything, I guess we could.
I was gonna say, wait, hold on. We should. I think he might also be waiting for like D&D session to begin. So.
Yeah, no, because to be honest, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to make it, but I guess I got the wrong time for the thing. I was gonna go see my sister.
Sister, yeah.
Yeah, because she had a performance, but my mom's recording it, so I'll be able to see it, and then I'll end up seeing her later in the day, so I can give her a gift.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. So yeah, I guess we could do the D&D still.
Let's see.
If Calderon is still around. Calderon.
Yeah, in that case, we should probably go ahead and call then.
Cauldron. He finna sleep. All right, but yeah, I guess it's good because like it started at 3. It's been it's almost 5.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah.
In that case, we will go ahead and call it here. This was a sudden surprise. I'm actually glad that you guys didn't like say anything about it.
Mad chaotic.
Yeah.
Dude, the things that usually work out is never been said. When I threw a fucking Among Us doll at Phil during the stream, best moment. He was just chilling. He was on a stream. He was on Justin's stream, but then he was about to call it a night. All you hear is like, you motherfucker. And then it's just like get robbed.
Oh fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Anai actually threw in a raid for Phil.
It was the fucking best. Like it was like the best decision too, because it was like right on the ear. But other than that, good stuff. Good commentary. Entertainment.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man. Time to call.
All right, we'll go ahead and call it here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of DangIT Prodcast or listening. It's been episode 399 of DangIT Prodcast. My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Anaya.
That's Mark down there. And thanks for watching. #bye everyone.
That fucking call he does. He's like,